I got a little bit of stuff falling in my face, but probably not quite enough to say I've really done anything. It's manly getting stuff in your eyes, isn't it? Hey, it's Brock here with Rock Hill Farms, and I've got another episode on the continuing saga of my lawnmower. But if you've been following along with the meg-mo blades, I kind of feel like it's important that I get the right answer on this. So I called up the owner of meg-mo, and he actually went and watched my latest video where I was saying I had problems getting a good cut with the meg-mos, and he pointed out something that I've been talking about since the first video on these mower blades. These are a mulching blade on their own. They mulch when the deck's open. And if you close a mulching flap, they mulch too well, and with the extra blades in there, it starts to build up and slow down the RPMs, and if you're not getting RPMs, you're not getting a good cut, and that's just a fact. So what he pointed out to me was that my mulch on demand chute, it's still only open at about a 45 degree. So I'm really not following the manufacturer's recommendation on these, and bottom line, it's just something that should be fixed. But I'm gonna get that lifted up, I'm gonna get underneath and see if I can figure out why that flap is not opening correctly. What you see right here is all the travel that chute currently has. All right, so this electronic mulching on-demand system is run by some levers here. Now we're on the opposite end, so when the actuator is on that end, and when it opens this chute and that chute, and then your actual grass flap down at that end. So I need to be over there, and I might as well take some wrenches with me. There's only so many possibilities for this. Number one, it's a piece of crap and I throw it away. Number two, it's bent, and number three, it's out of adjustment. And wow, it looks like it is bent. Let's get the camera over here and give you a look. While we're at it, here's the meg-mos. See if we can see those edges. Not bad. This lever right here is bent pretty bad. Getting extension on that lever would straighten this out. I tried to kind of straighten it, but anywhere I can pry pushes sideways and down, so that's not going to straighten it out. I'll take this nut off. Excuse me. I'll take this nut off right here, and then I should be able to drop this down and straighten it better. A little grunting knows I've really done something. We're gonna try the most scientific method I know for straightening something, which is stick a wrench on there and grunt. Now after straightening this, I think I'll also adjust it out further. So, be able to tell by the dirt on the threads. Bring it down 1/4 of an inch. Rather than continuing to adjust it from one side, I need to break the other side loose and extend it that way so all my threads don't run out on one side. There are 3 different wrenches used on this setup, and rather than do something silly like remember which one goes where, I just grab each one each time. It's always the 3rd one that I need for that specific thing. I was only looking at the way this opens and got it adjusted exactly the way I wanted it, and then I realized that any adjustment to the way it opens will also adjust the way it closes. So I got the shaft a little bit too long, and it's going to have to be adjusted again before I can use it for mulching. Alright, to be fair to the good folks over at John Deere, that was not bent because of a design flaw. Although you could make the argument that that should be a heavier gauge of push rod for what it does. But that got bent because I got my support block up against the fin and popped it on the wrong side, and then I tried to actuate it with it in a bind. And that's how mine got bent. But I'm really glad that it was an easy fix, and I was able to extend that out even further than the way it was originally set up. Now that it's been bent and straightened twice, I may need to just get a new rod for that because it's going to be weakened from taking a little bit of abuse. But now I can do some more mowing and see if that makes a difference on my cut. I'm not gonna update my meg-mo review until I get a chance to run them some more and run them on a couple of different machines, but it did seem like straightening that on the deck made a pretty good difference. I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. Just a minute, you'll see links right here to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.